So we have to keep the role of priests separate from the role of prophets in the Old Testament understanding. These are not just two conflated terms. And
I'm taking notes.
are prophets in the Old Testament sense people that saw the future? Is that how we use the term prophet?
No.
Somebody who can predict the future?
Yeah.
No. Okay? No, they are not people that predicted the future. What did they do with regard to the future? Yes.
They spoke the word of God. Well, no, they spoke God's plan.
Yes.
They-
You're
They told the
Close.
people more about God's plan.
you're close, yeah.
They kind of just laid down the foundation.
Yes,
for
they set the foundation for what?
the coming of Jesus.
The coming of Jesus. Very good. So they're prophetic in that regard. They lay the foundation. They prepare the way for the coming of Jesus, the coming of the Messiah, who the prophets foretell. Okay? When we talk about the prophets foretelling the coming of the Messiah, it's not that they so much, predicted, they put on a turban, looked into their crystal ball, and saw Jesus coming. That's not what we mean when we say the prophets foretold the coming of the Messiah. They preached God's plan. They showed the people how important it was to remain faithful to God. They criticized the people when they fell away from God. Can I help you?
I'm just taking notes.
I'm sorry?
I'm just taking notes.
So they criticized people when they fell away from God. So the prophets, and they extolled people when they were faithful to God. The prophets are people who prepared the way for the coming of the Messiah. So that's what I want you to get with what the prophets did. We talked a bit about the idea of a vocation. Okay, the prophets are people whom God called. Okay, what does the word vocation mean? Yes.
You mean like voco vocare?
Voco vocare is the Latin
To
root.
call.
Yes, vocare means to call, voco means I call. So voco vocare is the Latin to call. It's where we get this idea of vocation. And in the church, we have what we call the four major life vocations. The four major life vocations have to do with your situation in life. Okay? Then we have minor vocations. These are vocations to a profession, a vocation to a job.